Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy Lebrownies, man. What's going on, Lebrownies? What's going on? Now all of a sudden your feelings are hurt after what Kyrie said. Why are you lying? That's all I'm trying to figure out is that why are you lying trying to make it seem like you were always that guy or that good teammate or great teammate for Kyrie Irving, which is a lie. You're not a great teammate at all. You don't care about nobody but your damn self, LeBrownies. You don't care about the teammates you have. You don't care about unless they do something for you or help you get what you want. You don't care. You don't care at all. You've always been a guy to always look after yourself. You did the same thing to those guys who fought their asses off for you in game 7 against the Celtics. Game 7 against the Celtics, where you had probably one of the best games we've seen in your career, you just quit on them. You left those guys high and mighty. Did you talk to those guys before you left? Did you actually have a sit down with each one of those guys to let them know, yo, man, thank you for everything you done that helped me to try to achieve winning a championship? Nah, you got on the first thing smoking and you was out of there. Did you talk to your teammates before you left Miami to go back to Cleveland? Did you show any care about any damn teammate? No, it's you didn't care about anybody but yourself. That's all you did. That's all you cared about was yourself. You don't care about your teammates. You can fool the rest of your fan base and fool the rest of the public with these lies and everything when you don't. You don't care. Did you care about Kyrie when you were trying to trade him behind his back? You, the GM at the time, and the owner. The only reason the owner I think didn't pull one of the trades sooner was because you didn't sign the long-term deal. You thought that you could play the owner like a fiddle like you did the first time, but he not boo-boo the fool this time. Nobody want to talk about how they lied to Kyrie saying you weren't coming back and didn't know you were coming back, but all of a sudden you came back. Did you care about Kyrie when he was in Boston? Did you ever try to reach out and do all this to him? No, you didn't. Because you don't care. You only care about yourself. You only always cared about what you wanted and what you loved. Why do these comments, why does everything affect this guy? Like what is the point? You're supposed to be considered the greatest of all time and you're letting little comments basically mess with you. You ever heard the saying, LeBrownies, sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt me? Oh, well, in this case, they hurt you because it seemed like every time somebody says something slick, you crying like a little itch. A straight itch. That's what you're crying like. Gonna talk about I tried everything to help this kid and I wanted him. You did not want this kid to win. You didn't even want Anthony Davis to win the MVP. So you think I'm gonna take your word for it that you were trying to help him get the MVP? Are you serious? You froze Anthony Davis out of game 3. You froze him out to try to win it yourself. And it came up in your face. You fell on your face. Then game 5, you tried the same thing. And you threw Danny Green under the bus and you got rid of him real quick, huh? But you are a guy who cares about his teammates. You cared about your teammates when you traded half of their asses in Cleveland. When you told your best friend that you didn't know anything about him being traded, but yet you're LeBron James. You're the face of the franchise, but yet you don't know what goes on there, right? Right, LeBron? You don't know what goes on there, and you had all of your teammates' best interests at hand. You did, huh? Is that why you turned Rodney Hood into probably one of the most hated players that season? Because fans thought his attitude was unwarranted when you basically were treating this kid like he was worthless. You put this kid in your system where he can't thrive in because he's not a standstill shooter, Lebrownies. He's not. I'm sick of this crap. You just won the championship. You out here gloating, but you're so quick to be a female and be like, well, that hurt my feelings that Kyrie would say that. Who give a damn what Kyrie says? Like Shannon Sharp said, Kyrie said the earth is flat. You think I care what he said? Well, evidently you must care, Shannon, because LeBron is hurt by the guy who said the earth is flat. He mad. He's sad about that. But where were the lies? And then people love to bring up, oh, he's hit the most game winning. And how many of those games were tied compared to him being down by 1 or 2 or 3? Huh? Have y'all noticed that? They love to sweep that under the rug. LeBron James is a front runner. He always has been and he always will be. That's all he is. He's a front runner. He comes in, he pads his stats, so he knows that idiots like y'all will be like, man, he ain't padding stats. That's hard to do. To get a triple double like that because you're idiots. You guys are brainwashed. You guys think sports is real. It's not. It's not real. They pick and choose who they want to flourish, who they want to put the money behind to say, this is the guy who's going to be our face of the league. And that's all he's been. He's an overprivileged, spoiled little itch. That's all he is. He's been spoiled since he got in the league, and he's spoiled now. He has destroyed the league single handedly. Him and his agency, Unclutch Sports, they basically destroyed the league by positioning players in different parts of the NBA. He put players in different parts and also has coerced players to go to different parts so it'll be an easy ride for him to get to the championship. And don't say I'm making this stuff up because it's true. Go do your research before you come on here getting mad and everything defending your king when your king all he does is pick from the litter. He poaches talent from all of these teams and they allow him to do it. Michael Jordan never was like this. Kobe was never like this. So for you to even try to put this guy in that same sentence or that same cloth, it's just asining to me. It's just real dumb. I waited to make this video because I work a lot and I be tired. So I was just looking at it, listening today in my truck over what Shannon Sharp was saying, then was able to read the article about he's upset and everything. And I was going to read the article, but I said, man, the hell with that. I'm tired of this guy. Look, stay with your Lakers. Talk about your Lakers. Stop talking about everybody else like they're supposed to bow to you. You're nobody. You're a guy who's gone to 10 finals and only won 4. With the teams you had, you have underachieved for you are probably the biggest superstar in history to underachieve like this. You've underachieved compared to all the superstars in history. And before you guys say Wilt Chamberlain or Jerry West, the league, no. Wilt Chamberlain, they made the rules to stop him. Don't ever put him and LeBron in the same sentence. For one, he was a way better athlete than LeBron, way better basketball player than LeBron. So stop it. I don't want to hear that crap. Now, what would probe this man to come out now and say this? It's easy. He wants attention. You see, back when the playoffs were happening, when he said what he said, when he said what he said, Kyrie said what he said, they just asked him a question and he answered it. But you know what happened? All of you Lebrownie fans jumped down his throat because you guys took it as a shot to Lebrownies. All of you did. Everybody was guilty of saying, man, that's a shot at LeBron. Why is he talking about LeBron like that? He shouldn't be talking about him like that. Well, he should. Because LeBrownies has shown mental weakness, and these are one of the things that shows it. He wants everybody to like him. No. Nobody likes you like that, LeBrownies. You want the people who are Jordan fans and Kobe fans to bow down and give you your credit. We're not, because you're not them. You're not cut like that. Michael Jordan fans, some Michael Jordan fans was like, we don't know what the hell we was thinking even putting you on Kobe's level. That was the dumbest thing we ever thought of, which it is. And then you got some of these content creators trying to give LeBron credit for this pandemic championship when we all know what the deal was. And then talking about I want respect when your ass couldn't do nothing until Anthony Davis light ass walked through the door. Without that light skinned boy there, man, you'd have been in trouble. You'd have still been there with the team you had, and your hair, you would have definitely went bald because Brandon Ingram probably would have slapped the piss out your mouth and would have beat your butt. you would have been around there just pulling hairs out scared of him coming around. This guy is a fraud. He has ruined the NBA, and when he retires, I am pouring I am pouring a bottle of whiskey and Coca-Cola in my glass, and I'm going to sit there and bask in the glory of this guy finally deciding to leave. I'm telling you, they're going to drag this guy off the court because he doesn't want to leave. You worried about a Kyrie comment that really meant you really think you know how many times they used to say you were better than Kobe? You think Kobe would get mad about stuff like that? You think Kobe cared if somebody thought he wasn't that great or everything? Kobe didn't care. See, that's why he was better than you. You see, he came out there every day the same, wanting to win the game. He didn't care about a triple double. He didn't care about a double double. He didn't give a damn about a stat. He just wanted to win and take your heart out. And if he could do that, that was his day. That made his day. But for you to come out talking about, oh, I'm sad about Kyrie and everything, and you didn't give a damn about Kyrie. Stop it. And you weren't trying to help Kyrie win anything. You came back for your own selfish reasons because you wanted to win a championship and do it your way. You were mad that Pat Riley wasn't bending over and giving you everything you wanted. You thought because you're Lebrownies and you could walk through the door, he's going to bow down to you like, oh, King Savior, I got you, King. What do you want now? Stop it. Stop it, man. Stop it. Stop it. And get off the Cleveland Browns, get off of their sack. Because you were never riding with Cleveland. You were a Dallas Cowboy fan. So stop it. And the New York Yankees fan. You just like your fans. All of y'all the same. Y'all bandwagoners. Y'all jump on the one train and try to stack that train so then y'all can get to the chip easy so you can say you're how great you are. You're not great. You were a great talent. But as far as a player, you're a D minus. The only reason I don't give you F's is because you're a point guard. You know how to control the pace of the game. But you control the refs, so it's not hard to control the pace of the game when you got the refs on your side. You're supposed to be LeBron James, or whatever you call yourself, King James, and you worried about a damn what Kyrie said about you 2 months ago when it's the truth. You're not clutch as Kevin Durant. You're not clutch as Mike or Kobe. You're not. Y'all can throw these stats my way. Game winners do not show you how clutch you are. It doesn't. A clutch shot is when you're down one or you're down two or you're down three. Those are clutch shots. To win the game or to put the game in position to win it. Kobe did that. You didn't do that. You mostly made your shots when it was tied and you knew you had no pressure on yourself to score and make that basket. And you know that. So you can keep lying to these fans out here and these idiots. Because this is ridiculous. All your whining and stuff. Look, man, it is what it is. You're not good as KD. You never was. And you're still mad about it because you know that the real ballers don't respect you and don't even want to deal with you. You a big crybaby. You always want attention. You're always taking attention from your teammates. You're always taking everything, all the shine from everybody else because you want to be the center of attention. That's it. You have to learn, LeBrownies. It's not about you all the time. But you can't. Because you're an egotistical prick. Just like the old 23 was. Both of y'all the same. Sensitive itches. His baldness and LeBrownies. Thank you for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you want to donate to the page, you can cash at me at the word welcome, the number 2, and then HDIITV. Thank you for listening, and we're out. Live boy.